Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a pick a card reading for May 2022. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. So before I start, I would like to apologize for the background noise because I've been waiting for hours to record this video and the rain just stopped, so there's still some noise out there. Alright, so as usual, I have prepared 3 piles for you to choose. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And if you would like to choose by the charm, for pile number 1, you have this hand mirror charm. And for pile number 2, you have mask charm. And for pile number 3, you have dinosaur charm. So what you need to do now is just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, clear your mind, and slowly exhale. Now once you're ready, you can open your eyes and choose the pile that you're most drawn to. But if you need more time, of course you can pause this video and continue whenever you're ready. So if you choose pile number 1, you can just continue with me, but if you choose pile number 2 or 3, you can skip ahead to your reading from the timestamp that I will put in the description box below. Let's start the reading for pile number 1. Alright, pile number 1. Let's start this reading with your charm. You have the hand mirror charm, and I feel like the message from this charm is that you might want to spend more time reflecting on yourself or what you've been going through and see if you're satisfied with what you see. Now let's start with your major arcana card. So you have the High Priestess. This card shows me that you are learning something, but there's an unsure feeling here. It's like having doubts whether this is the right thing to learn. I mean, you are investing your energy and your time learning new things and you're just not sure, probably because this is new for you. And I feel like investing your time and energy in learning will not be such a waste of resources. Right now, let's get your angel card. You have Angel of Channeling. I feel like your angel wants you to connect more with your higher self and trust your guides. Also meditate more in order to talk to your spirit guide, especially when you're in doubt. I feel like you can ask for guidance and they will help you with that. Now your oracle card says that I choose to learn through love. I feel like this card wants you to know that you will be learning from love. Alright, so learning is not always easy, but I feel like whatever you're learning here has something to do with love. It could be about a relationship, and the key is to learn to love yourself unconditionally first. And then you will learn about what love really means. Because sometimes it's just confusing. Someone could easily tell you that they love you, but if their actions don't make you feel loved, then you're just confused. And I feel like it's better to not listen to their words only, because their actions are sending you more truth. So if it feels off, it probably is. Alright, now let's move on to your tarot cards. Now your next card is the Eight of Swords. And with this card, I feel like you haven't seen the whole thing, like the big picture. So this journey will open your eyes to a new perspective, and it's like a puzzle. You will find new puzzles here and there and gradually put it all together. Now the next card is the Hierophant. This is a card about teaching and learning. So I really feel that this month your focus will be about learning, and it's not only about learning in a formal setting but also in an informal one. So whatever it is that you're learning, I feel like the message here is to find yourself a good teacher, because when you have a good teacher, it's easier to get things, and your teacher will also be able to guide you whenever you find something you don't understand. Now the next card is another Eight of Swords. To be honest, I feel like this card shows me that some of you had a rough childhood. It could be about a traumatic experience or a bad upbringing. This learning journey that you will be going through this month is a part of your healing process as well. It will not be quick and easy. Even after you get it, okay, you understand that you need to heal. You understand that it was a toxic environment and blah blah blah, but it's not gonna be just like that. Even if you understand what was happening, doesn't mean that you're healed instantly. So once in a while you will still fall for all of the negative behavior, all of those negative feelings probably will still be triggered. Also negative belief systems that are instilled in you might still be there. So you need to work hard in order to heal all of these wounds. Now the next card is the Two of Cups. So this card is showing me that there's this mindset that you perceive something as good or even great, but in the reality it is not as great, and you need to learn this truth. So the message here is to be critical in what people told you about what's good and what's not, about what's right and what's not. Experience it for yourself and decide for yourself. Now your last three tarot cards are the Page of Swords, Four of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Now the Page of Swords here, I feel like this is about a message or messages that you will receive this month, and it's kind of confusing for you because the meaning is unclear. Now the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, so it's like this person is using the sandwich method, where they will start with something great, like they will greet you politely, but then they will tell you something offensive or something that you feel like they belittle you, but then they will end it up with like an excuse, like, oh, I said this because I cared for you, something like that. And this is, of course, will confuse you, because if you feel offended, you probably doubt it because you would think that you're just overreacting or too sensitive about this, because you will think that they meant well, but they are manipulating you mentally. So don't fall for it. Just be aware of this. Be careful of not reacting to this so that they don't feel like they are winning this game. Just don't play the game. That's all. Alright, so that is all the reading for pile number 1. I know probably this is not such a good reading, but trust me, this is what you need to go through in order for you to heal, and you will see the rainbow at the end of this journey. Well, to sum it up, I feel like you can control your situation, you can control other people, but what you can control is yourself. So however you want to see this situation as, it's up to you. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Alright, pile number 2, so this is your reading, and we'll start with your charm. You have the Mask. The message that I get from this charm is that you will have something to unmask this month, or that you will finally unmask yourself. Alright, so let's start with your major arcana card. You have the Hanged Man, and with this card I feel like you're looking for something, like you're trying to get to the bottom of something. It's something that you're curious about, and you will dig up more about it. So this could be something that you are going to unmask this month. Now let's get your angel card. You have Angel of Clairvoyance, and this is also about seeing. I feel like in the month of May, you will be seeing more things. It could be literally like you probably spend a lot of times at home or in your room, and this month you will go out or spend more time outdoors. But this could also be about seeing the truth about something. And I feel like your angel is there to guide you to find the answer that you're looking for. Now, the two cards here combined, I feel like some of you might be witnessing something in the month of May. But let's read more into this. Now, your oracle card says that I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Alright, so like I said, I feel like you will probably witness something, and what happened after that, I feel like it will give you a lot of anxiety because you probably discover something that you wish you didn't, or something you just don't expect. But the message here is to just trust that it is the direction your angel wants you to go, because this will lead you to where you're supposed to be. So just have faith. Alright, now let's get your tarot cards. And the first card is the World. Now this card shows a lot of possibilities and putting yourself out there. And I feel like for some of you, you will be doing something you never did before. This month, a lot of doors are opening for you. So embrace that. Now the next card is the Six of Swords. Well, like I said, you probably will be traveling somewhere this month. And another message from this card is that you want something to end quickly, probably because it occupies your mind too much and you just want it to go away. However, the message here is to go with the flow, especially if things are out of your control. Now your next card is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this shows hesitation, whether you should move forward or just stay where you are. So you might want to take your time to weigh all of the pros and cons before making any decision. And the next card here is the Moon, and this shows that there are more to discover. So whatever decision you need to make here, you really need to take your time, because there are more information you need to know in order for you to be able to make a wise decision. Now your last three tarot cards are the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups. Now the Devil here, this shows me that you will be dealing with someone or an organization where you can't control them. It feels like you need them to give you something, but you can't really control them. So all you gotta do is just wait for them to reach out to you. Now the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like this shows that you've been waiting for some time, so it feels like ages for you. But with the Wheel of Fortune, something can just take a turn in a split second. So I feel like this is also the message here. This is exactly what will happen. Like you've been waiting for quite some time for this, but in a split second, the situation could just change. You'll probably receive an email or a phone call, and the situation here just changed right away. So before that happened, the wise thing to do is to not think too far ahead. Focus on the present moment. Do whatever you can do for now, so it doesn't feel that long or hard to do. And just trust that the timing is closer than you think. And the Knight of Cups here, this shows me that by the end of the month you will get what you've been waiting for. The waiting period is going to be over by the end of May at the latest. Alright, so that is all the reading for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Alright, pile number 3. So this is gonna be a reading, and let's start with your charm. Here you have the dinosaur. I feel like this charm could be talking about your past. For some of you, you have been going through a lot of hard times in the past, and this makes you so much stronger now. And I'm hearing larger than life for some others, so it could be related in some ways for some of you. Now let's start with your major arcana card. You have the Magician. I see that you're confident, and I also feel like this card is showing you that you will have abundance coming for you. You will have a lot of choices in front of you, so basically you will have more than you ask. Now let's get your angel card, and you have Angel of Harmony. Alright, so regarding the choices that you have, I feel like the more choices we have, the harder it is for us to choose. But don't worry, because your angel is here to help you choose wisely. And the message from your angel about how to choose is to choose the one that brings harmony and balance into your life. Now, your oracle card says that obstacles are detours in the right direction. Well, the message here is to not worry so much about making the right decision. Just go with what feels right, and even if it turns out not as good as you expect, at least you can eliminate that and move on to the other choice that you have. Now let's move on to your tarot cards, and your first tarot card is the Empress. This card shows you that you have the power to manifest anything you put your mind into, and it's clear here that you have a certain goal in mind, or even you have started doing something in order for it to come true. Now the next card is the Lovers. This card shows that whatever you are manifesting will be presented to you, and it will be one of the choices that you have here. Now the next card is the Judgment. I feel like with this card, it shows that your decision is more or less based on what you think others will think of you. You probably care a bit too much about this, and it makes it harder for you to take that first step. Now the next card is Five of Chalices. So this card shows that because of this thought, you create an unnecessary feeling or even destructive thoughts. And like I said, it's just making it harder for you to start something, to choose something. So the message here is to care less about what people think, what people want, and care more about what feels good for you, what you want, because this is your life and you are responsible for yourself. Now the last three tarot cards that you have are Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Two of Swords. So these three cards are talking about hardship that you are facing this month. And with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like you are rejecting your reality. It's probably a complicated situation. It's not like you understand what's going on. I feel like you just don't really know how to act any other way. So you put others' need above you because you think that's the way it's supposed to be, and you expect others to do the same. And when they don't, you just choose to not believe that they are that way and trying to make an excuse for them. The Ten of Swords here, this is a mindset you need to change. So at some point you need to change the way you see things, or else it will not be good for your mental health in long term. Now the Two of Swords here is about the result once you choose to adopt a new mindset that is good for you, because these Two of Swords shows that you will be able to learn to recognize the negative thoughts that you have and just cut it off. You'll be able to eliminate those thoughts, and also you will be able to fill yourself with more positive vibrant because of that. So the Two of Swords here is like a boundary that you will set for yourself. You will see that because of this, you are saving yourself from all of the trouble that you might be facing in the future. Alright, so that is all the reading for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading.